Three, two, one, let's go! Troy Tittlemeyer here at the PVE Podcast. This is the 67th annual SPWLA's Symposium. We're at Lake Conroe. Next year is going to be France. I'm not sure if you're going to be there. I'll ask you that question later. We're at the Geolog booth. Geolog is a company that's integrating the rock data, the first derivative, the actual rock, to the wireline, and from the gas chromatography to the drillers, lost circulation, everything that's happening at the wellbore, integrating between reservoir engineers, completion guys, geologists. You're integrating all that data. Geolog can literally have like a 50 columns log where you got all that data and you're just looking at all the things that have changed while drilling or while you're running your wireline. Geolog's a fascinating company. If you haven't checked them out, you definitely should. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about Geolog.
Thank you. Well, I'm Agustin Kriskowski. I work at Geolog as a subsurface specialist, located here in Houston. And as you said, Geolog has a huge portfolio from all sorts of surface logging services, advanced lab analysis, interpretation, sensors, all sorts of stuff. I work particularly for the digital cuttings department. So what I do is I do interpretations, and I also engage with the clients, data delivery, and everything related to digital cuttings, which is this service in which we take drill cuttings and we analyze them through images, high-resolution images, and elemental analysis.
Camera, fluorescence.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a closed environment, standardized and calibrated. We take very high-resolution images, white light and UV. We add inorganic geochemistry to it. So then with all that information, we can create or we can understand lithotypes, build them up into lithophases, and then run those models through the wells and see how those correlate with the subsurface and the information we have.
Let me ask a question. How much digital rock cutting data does Geolog have?
Well, we have tons. And actually, just a few days ago, in one of our largest projects at the moment, we reached the 60,000th sample analyzed. And that's moving forward. So we are going to reach 1 million samples in the forthcoming months, for sure. And that one project, right?
That's pretty impressive, sir. How long have you been working at Geolog?
Geolog, I've been for 2.5 years. I moved from academia, and I joined Geolog in January 2024.
So you were a professor, or you were just getting your degrees?
Yeah, I got my PhD here in the United States. Then I moved to a professorship position in Arkansas for a few years. And then I moved to Houston when I got brought by Geolog and my current manager, who actually showed interest. And then I switched from academia to industry.
Never looking back?
Not for the moment. I'm pretty happy where I am. So, yeah, if it keeps going well as it is going, for sure I'll stay.
What's motivating you now that you've been here a couple of years at Geolog? You know what you're doing on the digital cuttings. You kind of see everything else Geolog's doing. What are you excited about over the next few years with Geolog?
With Geolog, I think I really like how things improve and move forward. Geolog has a huge R&D department, which keeps all the services always updated and growing. The particular service in which I am, digital cuttings, I've seen it growing from the moment I joined 2.5 years ago to now. It's grown a lot. It keeps growing. We keep improving. We keep adding sub-services to that one service, or the main workflow gets different branches. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. As we learn more, we get more clients, we get more data, we keep improving, we keep growing. We're having presence in a lot of different basins across the world. We are now in all the continents other than Antarctica. But I'm really excited to see how it will get. I think we are doing things right, and if we keep on that path, it's going to be great.
You know, I got the pleasure of meeting Richard Calleri. How do you say it? Calleri. Yeah, got to like learn kind of what his dad did and what he's done, and he's obviously a very engineered mind, right? Technical understanding of all this equipment that you guys make. He loves the cars and right all that stuff. I mean, he's a fascinating guy. What do you think it is about his leadership that's like motivating you and keeping you and Geolog just moving forward in the new things?
Great question. Well, I think you got to the right point because Richard's the CEO of Geolog, and his father, Antonio Caleri, Mr. Antonio Caleri, they keep pushing always for this continuous growth and R&D, keep growing. If there is a new market that opens due to, I don't know, artificial intelligence now or software or anything, they are right there. I mean, they will support it. They'll keep pushing, will keep growing. There are no limitations if it means that a service is going to grow, it's going to improve, right? He has a great mindset from the business side. He knows exactly where to go. His father was the original, owner of the company back 40-something years ago. And the original idea of Geolog was to have all these services and the equipment not only provided by Geolog, but all the equipment also manufactured at Geolog. So Antonio Caleri was also pioneering in building everything. Our headquarters in Milan, we make all the field equipment, we calibrate the equipment, we have the standards, everything is manufactured, produced, delivered, deployed, interpreted in-house. So I think.
Well said, sir. Well said. Thank you for taking the time to educate us more on Geolog. Good luck with everything you got going on, man.
Thank you.
Here we are in the Geolog booth. Rely on experience, decide with confidence. Comprehensive integrated formation evaluation services for exploration, appraisal, and development campaigns. Geolog has been around for a long time. They're very innovative, and they're going to have your back and support you throughout the entire process. They blur the lines of all these different technical things that we do, and we silo and we get all this individual data. It needs to be integrated to make the best decisions. Isaac with Geolog is a legend. He's standing behind the camera. He doesn't want me to talk about him, but I am, because I'm fortunate enough to work with him, and I've seen it work. I've seen him integrate and think about all these complex problems. The Earth is repeatable, it's predictable, but it's very complex, and Geolog is helping us get this complexity better understood, blur the lines, and make better decisions.